and is talking about, well, we need to do something with health care. I'm proposing over the next 10 years to spend $1 trillion. He's going to add another $1 trillion to the overblown and almost out of sight deficit we have right now. But we must do this for our children. Look, let me explain something here real succinctly and very quickly. What the government is doing, they keep telling you that they're there for the children and we're here to protect you and blah. Let me tell you something. Leave your hands out of my pockets. Let me decide what I'm going to do with the money that I earn. You jump back in the box that you belong in, and everything is going to be just fine. Everything is going to be just rosy. But there's nobody that's blocking, Bob, this socialist. He is coming out, swinging. He's got his friends in Congress. And there's nobody that's stopping this guy. Nobody's got the, how should I say, cojones to stand up to this guy. And it is in your face right now, folks. It is corporatism. It is fascism right in your face with a good slathering of socialism. And here you are. And there is no solution to this that they are going to offer. None at all. You cannot revive an economy by driving it deeper in debt. And they've got to borrow 50 cents on every dollar right now, every day to run the government. Where are they getting that from? Oh, that's right. We're just going to hyperinflate the currency even more, just order the Treasury to print up a few more dollars to pay a few more bills. This is going to come to a crashing halt. And none of these people, I hope, Bob, I hope they burn in hell forever. Because they have fleeced, bamboozled, popped inside out, and forever killed the hopes for any future generations in this country. John in Florida. Hello, John.
Yes, John, Robbie, and Mr. Chapman. Mr. Chapman, I heard you last week on another show. You were talking about, like in the next 4 months, the dollar collapsing, and if we do get a new currency, the exchange rate might be 10 to 1.
Well, first of all, what I said was that over the next 2 to 4 months, I expect that the dollar will revisit 71.18, and I think as a result of that, what will happen is that we will experience what we experienced between November of 2007 and June of 2008, where companies and countries, to some extent, would not want to accept the dollar. What happened last time was at the Taj Mahal, if you went there with dollars, they wouldn't take them. And Buenos Aires, they wouldn't exchange dollars for pesos, if you can believe that. And on and on. This was happening throughout the world. And I think it's going to happen in a bigger way this time. I think that all countries that are involved in the dollar will probably try to come in and support it at 71.18. It's around 78-something today. And the dollar had another bad day.
78.46.
Right. And I got it in my lap here, but I don't have time to look at it. But anyway, that's what I see coming. And I think that gold, not that it's coupled opposite the dollar, but gold and silver will be long gone to a higher level. And I think there'll be other ramifications as well. Of course, 64.5% of the deposits of foreign exchange by foreign countries other than the United States is in U.S. dollars. So I think if we go from 80, I think we'll go into 40 easily. They get a 50% loss plus what I lost up top. So they, like China and others, are going to lose 60 to 65% of their purchasing power in the dollar through the depreciation of the dollar versus currencies. All the currencies are going to lose big time against gold. And so that's where I see this heading. So that means that anything that's dollar denominated is going to be in trouble. And what is that? Regular stocks in the stock market, exempting gold and silver shares. Bonds are going to go down because interest rates are going to go up. You don't want to be in real estate, commercial or residential. You don't want to be in insurance policies with cash values because that's a problem. Because if they're in either bonds or stocks, they're going to go down in value. The same thing with annuities.
What about the
So
retirement
you only got
funds?
one place to go to preserve your wealth, and that is in gold and silver, coins and shares.
Bob, look at General Motors. Look at all the retirees. Do you actually believe, folks, that the General Motors retirees are going to get what they were promised? Their retirement benefits have gone up in smoke.
John, I have an article here in front of me by Greg Palast, and it's called Grand Theft Auto, How Stevie the Rat Bankrupted GM. I have the link in tomorrow's issue, and it brings out what was done in the GM deal and wipe away the money GM owes workers for their retirement health insurance. Cash in the insurance fund would be replaced by GM stock. The percentage would be 17% of GM stock or 25%, whatever. And that just about pays for your dialysis. You can put up 50 shares of stock in a bankrupt company. It's all illegal. It is all illegal. The seizing the pension, workers' pension fund money, is totally illegal. And he puts in here the legislation that covers that. It's a great article. It's the kind of thing that we carry all the time in the International Forecast, because we don't have time to write about anything, everything, I should say. And when others do it and do it well, we include the link, or sometimes we print them if they're short. So be sure and get Robbie's special so that you can get your International Forecaster tomorrow to read about that, because the workers get screwed. And the bondholders get screwed. And it's all illegal.
Can you do me a favor, Bob? Can you email that over to me? Because
No.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put that as a question.
All right, let me get Judy again.
I've learned my lesson.
I'm going to use this subject on ABC, NBC, Fox, etc. And they're going to love it.
John, anything else?
And the longer I'm on that, the more militant I get, incidentally.
John, anything else?
No, it's not looking good, and there's not even money to even buy gold right now. I mean, this whole economy is so bad right now. And I know it's going to get a lot worse.
Yeah, it is. Well, I've got a bit of news out there for you silver people out there that can't afford the gold right now. We'll tell you more about that on the other side of the break.